Sam, your man is cheating on you.
All right, there we go. As always, can't start a creative stream without a bunch of technical mumbo shenanigans. What's going on, Azog? What's going on, Sean?
We're gonna go in there and we're gonna kick his butt.
I'm not going in there. Please take me home. We're gonna kick her butt too. You need to go in there and get your man.
Okay, we're going.
You guys not tell me.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Hey, you gotta bounce to this like this. You almost gotta watch to this. Let's skate.
All right, let's draw some lines. Linear lines. Kind of had to adjust the whole drawing setup. But I gotta make sure this is gonna line up with the bottom part here. Wait, Sean, did you really just sit around waiting for this? Like, on one hand, that's really cool. On the other hand, that's like... that, I don't know, that's a little bit funny to me. That you just wait around. I just turned my mic down some. You didn't know what to do with yourself? What about hanging out with your girlfriend? I mean, I appreciate it. It's, you know, I appreciate it. I just think it's funny. I can't see it. So what's going on, guys? How was your day?
Okay. Look. Alright, yeah. She wanna shop with Jay, play box with Jay.
Nice.
She wanna pillow fight in the middle of the night. She wanna drive my Benz with 5 of her friends. She wanna creep past the block, spying again. She wanna roll with Jay, chase skios away.
Just at
She
home
wanna
today?
fight
That's cool.
with lame chicks, blow my day. She wanna inspect the rest, kick me to the curb. If she find one strand of hair longer than hers, she want love in the jacuzzi, rub up in the movies, access to the old crib, keys to the new. She wanna answer the phone, tattoo her arm. That's
it's
when
hard
I
to stand
got
away
us
from
in
this
back
drawing,
of
it's
her
so
mom.
big.
She call me heartbreaker. When we apart, it makes her want a piece of paper. Scribble down, I hate ya. But she knows she love Jay.
Sean, did you stream today?
She love everything Jay say Jay does.
Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah, you said that you were having like lag problems and stuff like that. And no one told you. Dark appointment, nice. My day was fine. I just woke up, watched Rethix stream, and then I streamed, and now I'm streaming again. That's all my day's been. Turn my mic up a little bit more. I don't understand, this gain is so powerful, like in the last, like, 16th of an inch turn. It's pretty astounding. I didn't even turn it down that much, and I don't know. You know, they're a little bit hard to find. I find it surprising how hard it is to find owls in the wild. Are you really going for 1K hours of the strong? Yes, I am. Not in a row. That would be impossible. Oh, nice. Good shit. Good shit, Will. What a weird question. Dude, we've already learned this. I'm weird as hell. Owls creep you out? Dude, owls are awesome. But yeah, no, not 1,000 hours in a row. It'd be impossible. Yeah, that's true. Let's see here. Dude, Riverrun, how long are these songs? You have the weirdest songs. They always last so long. Not that it's bad, it's cool. But it's like, where do you find this stuff, dude? Dude, I grew up with jazz musicians and I don't hear this kind of stuff. You can't trust them. The owls are not what they seem. Shoutouts to Twin Peaks if anybody's seen Twin Peaks. Do you know what Nam is? Yeah, I know what Nam is. My friend Drusif Stalin, Drusif Stalin was there. This most recent one. Really? I feel like there would be owls in Canada. I think owls are pretty cute, in all honesty. How are they evil? They're so cute. They're like guinea pig status level cute. Nothing's cuter than a guinea pig, by the way. Just putting it out there. You can disagree with that all you want. That's cool. That's cool. We can not be friends. I'm fine with it. You don't know me. And besides, we already determined that I don't exist. Oh, I see Riverrun. That is cute. That is cute, Will. I don't see what's not cute about that picture you just posted. Man, all these substitutions in this song. Getting crazy. I'm not like John, I don't have the magical hearing of the gods, but I know a thing or two. Yeah, capybaras are amazing. Have you ever seen the capybara like invading the guinea pig pen and someone put the Attack on Titan music to it? It's pretty funny. I was really stoned once and it was funny. And then I found $5. It was a good $5. I bought candy with it. Dude, finding money is the best. I'm trying to think, what's the most amount of money I ever found? Well, one time, like $700 dropped out of my friend's pocket, and then we found it. Somehow. Just kind of all, you know, on the road. So I guess that's the most amount of money I've found, even though we had it in the first place.
Even though I've lost the plot, I know it's wrong, but there's something in you that I'm dependent on.
I think the most amount of money I've actually ever found is like probably like $20 somewhere. Yeah, 700. Yeah, $20. $20 is kind of that limit, you know what I mean? Yeah, but Sean, you've got Monopoly money up there in Canada. Niferdale, I really don't know. I really couldn't explain that one to you. It's just like we got back to his place, walking in New York City, and it was gone. Is my friend a stripper? No. He should be, though.
Such a shame. Time for me to make a change. With what you've shown, maybe you're just another stepping stone. Lost my name, trying to put out this flame. I don't know.
You never.
Maybe you're just another
Yeah, I know. It was probably about 20 minutes before we realized it was gone. It was his rent. For some reason, he had it in cash and was carrying it around with him. It was his half. It was his part of the rent. You know what I don't understand? And this is the part where I really need Epic Mites here to ask him this much, to ask him this question, is like, okay, so when I was in Europe, right, I needed money. So I went to an ATM, as anyone who needs, you know, physical cash does these days. And what I did is I got the, so I pulled out 100 euros because I was going to be there for like 3 weeks, right? So I pulled out 100 euros, right? So I thought I was going to dispense it just like how it does here in America, you know, as in like multiple $20, you know, $20, you know, euro bills. But it just came out as one 100 bill. You know, and the thing is about euros is that they increase in size as the monetary value increases. What's up, Imagine? How you doing? He walked in with $900. He walked out with it too. Didn't find anything you find anything you wanted. Man, I'm really stuttering tonight. Best day in a while? Dude, that's really good. Hi, person. What are you sorry about? Trying to think of a song. Yeah, it is a great feeling.
Moving mountains.
Why don't you put on a song, Imagine? Ah, good choice. God, this sounds like Sun. If any of you guys have ever listened to Sun, they're like a atmospheric metal band. I have an idea. I've heard the name. I'm not familiar with the discography. Anybody have cool Valentine's Day plans? I plan to be by myself in my basement, probably streaming. When is it, this weekend? Yeah, definitely going to be in my... Definitely going to be in my basement by myself. Perhaps not by myself. I mean, I don't consider I'm by myself right now. Got a handful of really cool people watching me do this. Yeah, Sun is pretty good. I saw them in a church once. It was cool. Back when I was like super into metal. It might not just been able to find it, Imagine, because you didn't have a link with it. Because if you do it like that, it just grabs the first thing in YouTube, and it just might not have found it. If you grab a link from YouTube, it'll probably take it for you. Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh, Mom Spaghetti. My camera was doing this weird thing earlier, so I have 4 lights on this drawing, but for some reason when I had all 4 on, it was like doing this weird pattern, and now I'm, I don't know. Now I'm, so I had to reduce it down to 3, and it's casting a little bit more of a shadow than I usually, like on there. Been on an M&M streak lately. You all go, who does? Blech. Hello. Down here. You did 2 pieces a day? Nice. Are you proud of them? Oh, yeah. No, the camera thing? Yeah. The camera thing is very weird. Yo, what's up, Forgotten Screams? What's going on, dude? How you doing? Here we are, once again, doing the lines. You all know what's going on in here. We all know what's going on in here. These are the lines of madness, alright? If any single person in this chat right now is still sane by the end of this drawing, I will consider this drawing a failure. Pure, unadulterated, no questions asked failure. Oh, nice. Nice, imagine, that sounds really, really cool. Is Lake your girlfriend? Cool. Person with scary name. I feel like this is a song that River Run put on. Forgotten is not scary. Forgotten is a very nice person who's very cool and likes to chill. We be chillin'. I need to step away just for a second from the drawing, so I'm just going to step off my cinder blocks here. How do I get the paint splatters? I put a vinyl record down to cover up these drawings, and then I just literally threw ink at it, basically with a bamboo pen. Sean's on his soup binge again. Although shoutouts to Soup. Soup is fairly dankalicious. Yeah, imagine little tips and tricks. $999. What kind of flowers are you buying? I know where you can get really good roses for $1. And in your currency, that'd be about $1. You may be exaggerating. I don't know. I don't know if you were, in all honesty. Just gonna stretch my hand a second. My wrist feels like it needs to crack. Don't you hate that sensation when it feels like you really need to crack like some kind of something, and it won't go. It's too sad because Nifredel likes to name her flowers, and she gets really attached to them, and then they die. Chocolate roses? Great album. This is a great song off of a great album. You only spent about 24 hours on it once? Yeah, the triangle drawing I have on my finished artworks page is almost 25 hours of work. Well, it's like 24 and a half. Yeah, Metallica. I used to be in love with Metallica. Aw. Nifredal, no. You're making me sad. These are sad lines. Sadness lines. Really? Metallica was your second concert? That's cool. I saw Metallica once, just after I turned 18, and I was front row, and it was fucking amazing right after Death Magnetic came out. my god. Nifredel. All I want is cookout. You have no idea. All I want is a cookout in this area so bad. I'll open up a cookout franchise. I'll stop doing whatever I'm doing and just cookout. That's all I want. And it's like nowhere even close to me. I have to drive like 3 hours to get to the closest one. Imagine it's a fast food chain in the in the American South. Yeah, imagine. I think you're in the States, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's only in the South, and it's only in like up the Southeast. Nah, no need. Cookout is a pretty small fast food chain, but it's really damn good. It's like the best fast food you've had, and it's really freaking cheap too. I don't know if there's any in Texas actually. That you might be too far west for that. So Animal Collective's new album is coming out. Animal Collective's new album is coming out, and it is seeming like it's not going to be that good. I'm pretty disappointed. You are? Aw, I'm sorry, Imagine. Sometimes a big heaping pile of grease is just what the doctor ordered. It cleans my soul. It dirties my circulatory system, but it cleans my soul. Diabetes. Diabetes. You don't know me. You don't know it. You don't know what my diabetes is like. That, I guess that was my attempt at some kind of weird joke, but it just kind of, just kind of fumbled it. Similar to the Panthers at the Super Bowl. They're just kind of fumbling all around. Spelling is overrated. I was getting chewed out on this at the beginning of the SSX Tricky stream earlier today, but I cannot read very good. I'm actually quite dyslexic. Sometimes if I say something, if I reply to your comment and you're like, what? That's not what I said at all. It's because I read your comment and I literally thought it was something else. I think, yeah, imagine you're pretty young. Hey, this is for mature audiences only. This is a mature audience only stream. so that way people can see what it is, so that way I don't have to, like, move my camera around. Because it's just a little bit of a hassle to continuously move the camera. But so if you pop in at some point tomorrow when we're doing this, you can kind of see, you know, you'll be able to see what the whole thing looks like currently. Dude, there's nothing wrong with being a hipster. Being a hipster is... There's nothing wrong with being a hipster. As long as you're a good person, there's nothing wrong with being a hipster. I'm a pretty big hipster. I mean, I pretty much do nothing but request Animal Collective on this stream. That's also because I can't really think of any other songs off the top of my head. You're mainstream, Imagine. You're mainstream, okay? Three mainstream, 5 me. Yeah, sounds good, Moondog. Feel free to chill if you would like, to lurk if you would like. What's up, Floop? How you doing, dude? This is a pretty chat-heavy stream. I like to interact and talk and share. After all, that is the point of the drawing, is not the drawing itself, but the conversation that happens while the drawing is going on. Good times, good friends, good music, and a lot of lines. A lot of fucking lines. What's up, Floop? Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Floop, feel free to request pretty much any song you want. What? Oh, okay. I thought Animal Collective went off for a moment, and I was really sad. And I was like, this is my song. This is a song I requested. Sean, I'm gonna request this in your stream one day. You're gonna have to drum. You're gonna have to drum to this. The Instagrams. Actually, kind of sounds like an antacid. The Instagrams. I don't know. Nice, good Beirut requests. Beirut's a great band. Aren't they coming out with a new album really soon? I think Sean would tear this up. There's not that like actual many drums for a bit though. I'm like not actually anticipating Animal Collective's next album. I don't like their first single off of it, I hate to say. What's up, Epic? Epic, I have a question for you whenever you get settled in chat, and I'm just gonna ask it right now anyway. Why in Europe, why do the euros get bigger physically as the monetary denomination increases? Alright, Moondog, catch you later. You're more emo than hipster. Catch you in a bit. All right, Epic. Why does the euro? Okay, Epic. Why does the euro, as it increases in Oh, you have an electronic kit? That's sick. Yeah, I know, Epic. That was the problem, is like, I thought it was going to dispense me 5 20-euro bills, but it just gave me one 100-euro bill. And I was like, well, okay. And then I went to the hotel lobby and asked the dude there to break it, and he just kind of gave me this look. He just gave me this really bad... yeah, he just gave me this look. It was the stink eye. The damn you foreigner stink eye. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Request like a 20-euro bill 5 times? That's absurd. I don't know, maybe I was just too young and dumb, but I wasn't really that young. I was like 17. So Floop, what kind of music do you like to play? What is, like, I guess your favorite one? Burrito bowl quinoa? Ooh, that sounds so good. Is it, what's up, Deadpool player? How you doing, dude? Are you putting meat in that burrito bowl? Or are you doing the vegetarian? Really? By law? Maybe that's just in your country, because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not, though. I mean, I don't really understand. Yeah, I do now, Epic. I'm doing pretty good, Deadpool. Chicken? Yeah, chicken is dank. Isn't chicken... I think chicken is, like, the cheapest meat overall by pound in the world. I could be very mistaken about that. I heard that once somewhere. Good groove. Nice, dude. I never really got too much into Dave Matthews Band, but I've never... I mean, like, their stuff's pretty good. Oh, nice. House EDM stuff? That's cool. Any favorites in that end? I actually really just got into, like, house and EDM. Maybe not so much house, but definitely, like, EDM scene. I'm gonna put on a... Yeah, I've only been on for like 2 hours so far. Tycho. Comtrues, nice. Yeah, Moobot is cooperating tonight. Although Moobot's been bad on my channel. Moobot's been a bad bot. This is a bad bot. Sigaros. Oh yeah, Sigaros, Comtrues, Tycho. I know of all those guys. I'm not extremely familiar with each of their discographies, but I have heard of those things. Not the last one that you mentioned, though. Ulrich Schnaus, I want to say. I could be butchering that very bad. Yeah, there's actually quite a few EDM bands who is just the name of celebrity, like, switched around. Wait, imagine, I don't think you ever answered the question, do you straighten your hair? Because you said you're more emo than hipster, and I guess that's the defining characteristic. Shaven again. Shaven again. Wait, shaven again. How's that, Epic? How's that round right there? Nice. Was it really epic? Almost it? Well, we're not gonna stop until I've butchered it. Until I've butchered it enough. Yeah, hopefully. I love, another thing that I really like about streaming is that when people like request songs, I really get exposed to a lot of new music at a pretty incredible rate. It's pretty nice. Mine is 10 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you, dude. I try my hardest to destroy the legitimacy of your language, which my language is partly derived from. There is music on, I hear it. Is there? Hang on. Okay, there we go. The hardest language? Wait, Dutch is really considered the hardest language? Not like Cantonese or something like that? Or Laotian? Oh, you know what? That is true, because I've heard that Afrikaans is a very difficult language to learn as well, and Afrikaans is like a mixture, is like a Dutch, like very heavy Dutch derivative, is it not? So wait, would this be all hail? Would this be all hail the line master? No, Afrikaans. No, Afrikaans is not African. I mean, African is just yeah, something such. Shaving again. Really? You think Dutch is easier for English speakers? I don't know. I've never actually like devoted my time to learn another language. Although I really do want to learn like Mandarin Chinese or something like that and just like surprise people with it. My cinder blocks are starting to separate. I'm standing on a pile of cinder blocks. I speak English and dumb. I speak English and like stupidity as a language. Feist? Is that the current song that's going on right now? Is that the band? Excuse me. No, yeah, I mean, Bernie Sanders... I mean, I'm gonna vote for Bernie Sanders. When it comes to my primary, Trump is banned from entering Canada. Great. Good stuff. I mean, geez. With the shit he says, I mean, it's not really a huge wonder. Yeah, that's how it goes, and is honestly, Epic, that is how it goes. I mean, Ben Carson is running for president too, and he's a neurosurgeon. Here's what I want out of the election, all right? Here are the candidates I'm going to vote for. Here are the things that they need, all right? Free hot tubs, okay? Free pack mules, right? And last but not least, free tacos. Ben Carson. Those are the platforms that I stand on. Adam for president. Although I can't run for president because I'm not 35. Well, technically it's not free because we would have to pay for it via taxes. And there is not really like a great response to that. Forgotten. Like, I don't know, man. Tacos are pretty good. I gotta rest my arm for a second. There's like a lot of blood rush to it. Yeah, thank you, Nifredel. Yeah, no, I stand for free tacos. I stand for free tacos, free pack mules, and free hot tubs. I don't need the man telling me what to do with my healthcare. Alright, okay. Alright, I'll eat my tacos in my hot tub if I choose to. Oh, Floop, let me know when the song is on that you requested. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, let me put it this way. I mean, I'm about to lose any kind of healthcare coverage that I have. So, you know, I would agree that I would like some healthcare. Okay, here's the thing. Here's another thing is like there's so many kids my age who we all went to college, right? We all got degrees, but none of us exist in occupations where like health services are even offered by our employers, so it's just kind of like... Oh, did it, Floop? I didn't even realize that. That's because I'm ignorant. But yeah, so I mean, like, my generation... Yeah, I mean, my generation is really, like... And the thing is like, all of our parents, right, are getting older, and it's like, well, how are we supposed to support them if literally the middle class, like, the middle class, like, does not exist in America anymore? In my generation, the middle class does not exist. No, that's not true. It exists in one department, and that's IT, because that's where all the middle class jobs are now, just in IT. Because, like, all our manufacturing jobs are gone. And so all that's left is you either have you're either incredibly wealthy, you're in IT, or you just have some kind of crap job. Or you're like one of the lucky few who is like a famous person or something. Ah, thanks, Fluke. Let's give it a listen then. When does that trickle-down effect kick in? I don't know, you'll have to... They keep saying it's gonna happen. Keep saying it's gonna happen. Really? Epic? It's pretty cool. Makes me Bible thump a little bit on the inside. Alright, Floop. Where did Sean go? That's the real question. He's probably lurking. He's probably on Facebook. Probably on Facebook. No, he's probably multi-twitching right now. What's up, Sean? How's that multi-twitch going, dude? Are you here, Sean? I don't think you are. Sean, you are not... You're not watching me draw these lines. I know it! I know it, Sean! Sean, I'm just good. I'm just busting your balls, dude. It's way too much Diet Coke right now. I'm just on my second caffeine high of the day. That is interesting, Epic. I don't know, I find it interesting. I find it cool. Nifredel has stayed out of the political discussion. And Nifredel stayed out of the political discussion and come back in to help me bust John's balls. Sean, dude, it's really cool, dude. I'm like, I really don't care. Dude, you could like not show up for like 3 weeks and I wouldn't care. I appreciate your company, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, dude, I'm drawing lines. This is not like the most riveting thing in the entire world. I just like talking to folks. Good old folks with some good old jokes. I would be worried about you. I would be worried. I'm worried about, There's actually one of my chatters who I'm actually kind of worried about. I haven't seen him in a really long time, and the other streams that I know he's in, he hasn't been there for a really long time, and I know he was having some issues, so I'm kind of concerned about where he's gone to. One stream per year. Of course. If you guys could have one superpower, what would it be? And if you say anything other than a, what is it called? Where you can move stuff with your mind. What's the word for that? Jesus, I don't even remember. Like a psychokinetic ability. Then, you know, I mean, psychokinetic is the, definitely the best power. Telekinesis, that's right. Whoa, yo, what's up, Timby? Look at that, 138, you're late. You're late, Timby. Haha, took the words right out of my mouth. Even though my words then haven't even gotten to you, except for probably now. That's that time paradox. Instant teleportation? That's not a bad power either, though. Do you pop in at midnight? I don't know. What's going on, Timby? How's your morning? Are you on the bus ride to school? Line. Oh, you're able to sleep more? Nice, dude. Invisibility? Invisibility's pretty good power. Laser eyes? I don't know. Laser eyes are like, what is it? Yeah, Floop, I like that song a lot. Floop, can you recommend any albums by that artist? I'm not sure what we're listening to right now, but it reminds me of the X-Files. Yeah, I see. To heat your cocoa? That's why you want laser eyes? No, time control's not necessarily off limits. It's just remember, time control, you know, is pretty detrimental power. Oh, it's the Halloween theme remix, yeah. Halloween 1 is a great movie. That's a horror movie that I still will watch, definitely. Word. Thanks for the request, Floop. I will listen to that off of stream. Yeah, no, thanks for whispering it to me, Floop. Appreciate it. Because sometimes, yeah, I do lose stuff in chat. Does anyone know at what point Twitch dumps the chats? Secret Chiefs 3. I don't know. You wouldn't spy on people if you had invisibility? I don't know. I think I definitely would if I can be selfish about it. I wouldn't spy on like anybody like normal, you know. I wouldn't like spy on normal people. I'd spy on people who, you know, I'd spy on people like, you know, politicians and shit like that. At least that's what I want to say right now, but you never know. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Sean, did you just call me a pervert? All I can say is, Sean, you have no idea. Yeah, that was Nifredel's answer as well, Timby. Forgotten. I don't know. But yeah, definitely telekinesis is still my answer. See, with telekinesis, you can fly, you can move anything you need to. Like, it's just a good all-around power. Red Eyes, Red Eyes, Red Eyes. Anyone ever like that? Like Mystery Men? Dude, Mystery Men's a hella good movie. It's, however, one of those movies that ends with Smash Mouth. Dude, after SSX Tricky today, like, my thumbs really, really hurt. Oh, Timby, I scored 20 million. I actually scored 24. I actually scored 24 million, 24.5. I had a successful fan glitch. This is all SSX shenanigans for those who are, stuff, who don't really know or follow the scene. God, you know they have these dumplings that have like soup in them. There's like soup inside the dumplings. Oh my goodness. All I can think about is eating one of those. So good. I'm on that Metallica streak tonight. Thanks for helping me keep the song queue filled, guys. I appreciate it. Because when Moobot runs out of songs, for some reason, it just starts like messing up real hard, and I gotta like reload it and stuff like that. And I'm just like, kind of, I don't know. I don't like to reload it all the time. It feels so good to work in front of such a large piece of paper again. Standing in front of the abyssal plane. The more and more I draw this, the more and more I realize I actually don't think I'm going to fill up the entirety of the piece of paper. I don't know how much we're going to get done, but fair amount. I'd like to get at least 15 feet of the 30 feet done. Yeah, I do have 1,000 hours. We're at 17. We're almost 1/50th of the way there. Yeah, it's 1.06 by... Yeah, it's 1.06 meters by 9.14 meters, I think? I don't know, you can type in exclamation point size, and it'll tell you. The Jim Jam. I think this pen, I'm not sure how much ink is left in this pen. I could actually probably find out if I opened it up. We'll keep going though. Too much time, too much time. Am I the only person in the world, and this is going to sound really random, and that's because it is, am I the only person in the world that finds, like, cold spaghetti horrendously disgusting? Not just to eat, but, like, to touch and smell and look at and, like, conceive about. I'm serious, dude. Like, I remember, like, being a kid, and someone, you know, they were like, "Oh, you have to guess what you're touching," you know, and it was always cold spaghetti in a bag. That's all it was. It was always just cold spaghetti in a bag. It was like these little games that, like, Boy Scouts would play. Like, it's like, guess what you're touching, and it was just cold spaghetti in a bag. That's always what it was. And it's like, first of all, why have we been playing this game? Second of all, why is there cold spaghetti in a bag? Shouldn't we be building something? We're talking about cold spaghetti, Epic. I'm talking about how disgusting cold spaghetti is. The things you learn in Boy Scouts. How to identify cold spaghetti in a bag. By touch only. You don't like... You love cold spaghetti, Forgotten? Okay. You don't like the spaghetti, Epic? Oh my goodness, Epic. It's just too absurd. Oh my Epic. Epic, please, you're breaking my heart right now. How can you hate mac and cheese, dude? Like, Forgotten likes cold spaghetti, and that's cool. I'm cool with that, you know, but how can you hate mac and cheese? Like, it's just too, it's too good. It's too good. Yeah, I mean, I don't eat fish. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Timby, how have you never even eaten mac and cheese? This is ridiculous. Dude, just because you don't live in America doesn't mean you don't eat mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is not like an American thing. Mac and cheese burger, on the other hand, mac and cheese burger is dank. This is a dank nug. It is a dank nug. Yeah. Yeah, mac and cheese burger. No, dude, it's not gross. It's the most amazing thing you've ever put in your body. Dude, it is really not that gross. It's really quite good. Dude, have you ever put just cheese on a burger? It's just the same thing. It's just like a different kind of thing. Dude, I don't care. I'll stand by my American food. Oh yeah, that's right. You hate mac and cheese. Dude, get it. You go smoke. Epic. Yeah, well, you guys were talking about eating fish earlier, and eating fish to me is like eating a bug, but I don't make a huge stink about it. Except I did. It sounds deadly but awesome. It is awesome. It's good for your soul. Thank you, Nifredel. I appreciate it. All I need is me and Nifredel and these lines. And Timby as well. And all the rest of you. Ugh. Oh, Nifredel. This is disgusting. I agree, Sean. Why would you put any other kind of cheese on a burger? Like, I worked on this film once. Okay, I worked on this film once. And the premise of the film, okay, ready for this? Was a guy who comes back from like exploring Africa or something like that. I really don't know. I wasn't like a higher up on it. I was just the gaffer. I was the chief lighting technician, hired hand. So the dude comes back from Africa, right, to find his wife, and she has like adopted this cat and is like suddenly like super obsessed with cats. And she like turns him into a cat by injecting him with like cat blood as he sleeps. And so he ends up like buying all this canned tuna. And there's a scene in which he like goes into the refrigerator and just like decimates the canned tuna, and it's like everywhere on the floor. And when you're shooting a movie, you have these like super big hot ass lights, right? Shooting a movie. And we were in this like super small cramped kitchen and just these huge lights, and seriously, I kid you not, 45 cans of tuna just strewn on the floor, literally in a pile with just these big ass lights heating it up. Oh my god, I couldn't be in there. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's a horrible movie too. Absolutely atrocious. Yeah, 45 cans of tuna. I couldn't be in there. Getting, like, heated up. Like, and reeking out the plate is horrible. It's horrible. I know, because I had to help open most of them. No, it just sat on the floor. No, it literally just, like, sat on the floor while this actor dude, like, ate it. Like, on screen. Although he wasn't actually eating it. We just made it look like he was eating it. Do you still do weightlifting, Sean? That's the best chat that's ever come, I think, in my thing. For Noah Forgotten said, I ate soap and Vaseline when I was high on mushrooms once. Dude. Nice. Tuna plus cottage cheese. That's fairly something I don't really want to eat. Probably because you were crazy. Probably still are. I mean, this is a stream filled with crazy people. I mean, let's be honest. Y'all been here for a while just watching me draw these lines. I see, Sean. I've never been that guy who I can never control what I eat. It just was not how I was raised. I mean, like, I can watch what I eat, but I can't. I'm not, you know, it's like, it's just, it's impossible for me to like live by extremely strict dietary measures. I don't know. I've forgotten. I think it's funny right now after the fact that you did it. For funsies. For $10. That's the definition of for the lols right there. And I don't even like to say for the lols. You know, it's just this pretty, you know, pretty unappetizing thing to hear coming out of a grown man-child's mouth for the lols. But I think that would be the definition of I think that would be the definition right there. Does feel good. Does feel good, Timby. Always does. Forgotten. I am sorry about that. In some, you know, I'm sorry that society's done that to you. I kind of know what you mean. That's kind of how. That's kind of how sometimes I feel about society with certain aspects about my life, specifically movies. But I don't know, I'm trying to find it again. In this garden of madness I'm trying to sow, I suppose, somewhere in here. It does indeed. I need some coffee? Do I need some coffee? I'm sorry, why? Because I stopped talking? I kind of lost in my own head there. Sorry about that. Sometimes I don't know. Is that what you're referring to, Epic? Oh, because I'm yawning. Ugh. Dude, I always yawn on stream. Now because we're talking about it, I'm going to yawn a whole lot more. I always do. I'm not that tired, really. I mean, I've been staying up till like 8 every day. And it's like 2:08. Don't feel I have to talk nonstop. I don't feel I have to talk. I don't feel I have to talk nonstop. But I don't know. I'd like to. Yeah, it's true. We be chilling and shit. Maybe not nonstop, but oh, I don't know. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm actually, what I'm really thinking about is I'm thinking about that Cat movie now. I'm like thinking back to all the memories of that movie and just how absolutely atrocious it was to work on. God. The cinematographer, he would show up drunk on set, and there were a couple scenes in which I had to really take charge because no one else was going to do it, because no one else gave a shit, and I didn't really give a shit either, but someone had to. Yeah, that Cat movie was the, I could have sex with any supervillain. Can I plead the fifth on this question, or do I really have to answer? The Cat movie, yeah, that was the, I was talking about it with the tuna fish, the 45 cans of tuna. That was a movie. It was about this dude turning into a cat. You can't think of any? Has anyone seen the Deadpool movie yet? That's a good question. Supervillain or any villain? Oh, nice, Tim B. What's your website about, Tim B? Is it a... Damn it. Dude, I'm not even really that tired. About your computer stuffs. I kind of lost my thingy. What's up, Will? Welcome back. Let me check it out, Tim B. Oh, I see. That's cool. I don't know if I saw any. I don't know if I saw a video. I have an image. It looks pretty good, though. Oh, thanks, Will. Yeah, we are Will. That plant lady, the plant lady. I'm gonna plead the fifth on this question, Forgotten. Poison Ivy. Will, the question is, if you could have sex with any villain or supervillain, who would it be? That's cool, you'll just assign me one? You could assign me one and I could tell you how close or far you are, but I won't actually answer the question. No offense. Here, we need some more songs. Harley Quinn, yeah. Harley Quinn. First introduced in the Batman animated series. Who's that? It's like the Joker squeeze. It's the Joker's main squeeze, or whatever Mark Hamill's voice actually sounds like. Ursula from Little Mermaid? Interesting. my sentiments are with Nifredel exactly. Oh my. Oh my. I almost fell off the cinder blocks. Sean's into tentacles. See, this is why this is a bad question. Is like, it just gets super freaky no matter what your answer is. Mystique? Yeah, I like how everyone Will said Mystique, and everyone's like, "Good answer, good answer." Clap, let's clap for Will with a good answer. Yeah, epic. Mystique, she's a shapeshifter. Well, yeah, but I think the idea is that she changes, you know, her form. I mean, she is a shapeshifter. You like boobs. Nice. Good one. Were you one of those guys who put 808 in a calculator, 808.5, and then turned it upside down for boobs? Sarah Palin. That's a good one as well. I'd clap her for that. I'll take a bump. Clap, clap, clap. What's up, Tim B? Oh man, this is a great conversation to witness. What's up, Rithik? Dude, welcome joining us at 2:17. What's going on? Okay, Rithik, you came in at the perfect time. All right, Rithik. The question is that we kind of are ending this conversation is if you could have sex with any villain or supervillain, who would it be? Also, Nifredel, you never answered the question. You don't have to. By the way, no one actually has to answer the question because I didn't answer the question, nor do I intend to answer the question. Rithik pleads the fifth. I asked but have no answer. Yeah, that's right. I'm a hypocrite like that. JK. Rithik, did you just wake up and start making waffles at like 3 in like almost like 2:18 in the morning? Oh, wait, Nifredel, you said Mystique? Wait, I thought Will said Mystique. Sorta? Alright. I'll accept sorta. We'll take that. We take those. You accidentally took a 6-hour nap? Oh, dude, now your sleep schedule's gonna be like mine. Welcome to day-night reversal. You're signing me Wicked Witch of the West? Okay, I'll take that, I suppose. It was very far from the actual answer, though. Wait, how can you not steal? Hey. Sharing is nice. Oh my goodness. Another Saw movie? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a early Animals as Leaders song. This was via request. It's called On Impulse. I was deciding between this or Song of Solomon. I love the whole first album. It's hard to choose a good first one. Alright, well if it is, I'll get down and change it. Epic. Just let me know if it gets too loud. I don't know. I don't know about this cinder block orientation. I think I'm gonna need a different one. I feel like this could split underneath me at any moment. Alright, Forgotten Screams. Dude, thank you so much for sticking around, man. Appreciate it. Hope to catch you soon. Caps Lock is cruise control for cool. River Run was talking entirely in Caps Lock earlier. I didn't understand why. Oh, thanks. Oh, Rithik, did you see that I beat 20 million? My last run, I scored a 24.5, 24,500,000. I had a pretty successful fan glitch on Tokyo Megaplex. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna bump the score limit up, because now that I know how much, like, the fan glitch can really get out of me, because the thing is, like, even though I did break 20 million, I felt as though I've had like better 20 million runs overall that I've been more proud of that didn't actually break 20 million. So I'm gonna raise the score limit to include like the fan glitch. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure how much it's gonna be, but yeah, it was a good tricky day overall. I played pretty good. That's what I was thinking the exact same thing, Rithik, calling it All Tracks Challenge and just seeing what your PB is. But I think it has to be called the Pertukio All Tracks Challenge. What's that, Epic? Oh yeah, of course, Forgotten. I'm sure he's gone now. Do all of us? Are you talking about all of us Americans? I don't know. I like mac and cheese burgers. I think they're pretty good. I mean, I like pasta and I like burgers and I don't know. Man. Exactly, Rithik. It's so good. La Fonda Bakery and Grocer? I don't know. I've never heard of that, Will, so I'm gonna go zero. I'm gonna go with a 0. Yeah, exactly. Epic thinks it's like the grossest thing he's ever heard of. Oh, okay. There's this diner downtown that's called Lost City Diner that makes a pretty good one. Oh, I guess it does. It says La Fonda on the plaza. I don't know, I just grabbed this pen from upstairs. Oh my god. Epic. I'm not that disgusting. Just fairly disgusting. Look, we all heard the teeth and the fingernail story, okay? We all know I'm weird and disgusting. It's just how it is. Thank you, Nifredel. Nifredel, can you do me a favor? Okay, so like, so Epic just asked you to do that, right? So I'm gonna ask you, go to Cookout and request a burger with mac and cheese on top of it. Just do it. Do it for me. You can do that for Epic, but you could, you know, so you gotta give someone the favor here. Oh, Epic. I hate licorice. Licorice is like a super disgusting flavor. This is the night I feel it that Epic and I are no longer gonna be friends. I'm pretty hungry. I'm sure you can, Nifredel. I mean, they do so many. I mean, I'm sure they have mac and cheese and they've got burgers. I'm sure you could just ask them to put mac and cheese on a burger. Like, they'll do pretty much anything at Cookout. I never got licorice. I never got it. I just never got it. I love you, Epic. I want you to know that I care very deeply about all of you, even if it sounds like I don't. I just don't get licorice. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm actually not even sure what Will's talking about. Let's click on this link here, see what's going on in here. Those look good. You know, I didn't have ice cream earlier, but I am gonna have some when I get off the stream now. When I get off of stream today, I'm gonna have some ice cream. Ice cream for ice cream. Plum flavored ice cream. That'd be a good drop in the dubstep song. Oh, Rithik. Dude, you're disappointing all of us here, especially Sean. Sean is so disappointed in you right now. Sean's here. Sean's just lurking hard. But yeah, seriously, congrats on Rithik for his PB in APR today. Dude, good shit, dude, seriously. Dude, just good day for SSX all around. You're trying to figure out what to do with your life? Sean, isn't it obvious? Dude, just go to clown school and become a clown. That's always the answer. It's always been the answer, and you know it. What are we arguing about now? We're not arguing. I'm just talking loudly. Yeah, Rithik, he PB'd on APR today. Rithik, I have a feeling you're gonna get daggy tomorrow. But yeah, Sean, that's my recommendation. Go to clown school. You can make crazy money as a clown. It's pretty nuts, apparently, I hear. Although, you know, you have to do stuff that is kind of, you know, strange. I mean, I'm a strange person, though. Oh, you're playing SSX1 tomorrow? Oh, hype, dude. SSX1 is super hype. You're terrified of clowns? I'm actually not really at all. I don't like makeup, but Timby, just don't go to school, just play Osu. Mimes are the worst. Yeah, oh, mimes suck. Some clowns are actually like pretty decent magicians. And Timby, when your teachers ask you where you've been, just tell them just tell them I told you not to go to school, and just play Osu. Adam is such a good role model. Oh, really, Timby? Wait, is she there with you now? Dude, honestly, people told me all my life, stay in school, get good grades, and you'll do okay, and here I am drawing lines. Although I like these lines, I think they're very pretty, but I don't know. I'm pretty salty about school right now. In a pretty salty point in my life about school. You say I'm doing okay. That's what I thought, Moobot. Nah, this is thanks to school. This is just more thanks to high school than college. If I got a roof, I'm doing fine. Yeah, that's true. Truth. That's the true. All right, Timby. Catch you in 5 to 10. You're gonna be kicked out in a couple months. Dude, why? Dude, no. Epic. Oh. That makes me sad. Your mom's had enough? That's unfortunate. Sorry, Will. Rithik, do it. Sorry about your song request, bro. Yeah. I don't know, Epic. Should come to America and not have free healthcare anymore. Thanks for doing that for Will, Rithik. I know Will will just make snide jokes, but I appreciate it. He did it for me. Oh, I'm sure, Epic. Dude, I'd rather live in Holland than America. Really? Okay, Rithik. I like this, like, ongoing kind of spat between you and Will. Adds a lot of dimension to everybody. It's good stuff. Will just needs to start streaming. I need to hear Will's voice. I know what Rithik's voice sounds like, but I don't know what I don't know what Will's voice sounds like. like buying a kerbopple load of money, I don't know, so much money that I cannot conceive of anything like that. It's very high pitched. Most houses are wood, right? I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I mean, it all depends on where you buy a house. I mean, if you buy a house in the middle of nowhere, it's going to be, you know, honestly pretty cheap if it's not on a huge piece of land. But if you buy like a house like near a, you know, like near a major city or something like that, it's going to be really, really, really expensive. And then depending on the city, it's more expensive than I can even conceive of. I like Baltimore. I don't really want to leave. I have too much history here, but... Oh man, a fairly cheap place to like buy a house? I mean, most people would take out a mortgage so that you wouldn't actually like lay down... You wouldn't actually like lay down all the money at once, but if you took out a mortgage, a cheap place to live, like actually buy a house, is probably like $200,000 probably. Cinder block, please. But remember, you know, I mean, like, it's a mortgage. I mean, if you actually laid down all the cash at once, a cheap place to live, like buying a house, would probably be like somewhere in the vicinity of $150,000 to $200,000. But that's a cheap place. You'd have to like live like in the middle of fucking nowhere on a small parcel of land. You don't know if you've ever buy a house? I would buy a house, in all honesty. I'd buy the house that I'm living in right now. You've lived in between 15 to 20 places? Jesus. That's the opposite. I've lived in one place my whole life. This basement. I lived my entire life in this basement. Nice. Welcome back. Yeah, rip Timby. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't expect there, you know, there'd be a lot of like middle of nowhere places in Holland. But in America, there's tons. It's called Montana. The entire state of Montana. Enormous. Huge. Massive state. There's nothing there. I mean, it's very beautiful, but there's nothing there. Alright, Sean. Sounds good, dude. I imagine Wyoming would be fairly cheap to live in as well. It's the least populated state. And has the lowest population density as well. Bye, Sean. Good luck tomorrow, dude. I'll be popping in. And chilling. Will's got your back, Timby. So, Will, your voice is high-pitched. High-pitched. His voice is normal. He's got a normal voice. I know I'm in the baritone range. Actually, my voice hovers around what's it? I hover around like an E2 overall. But when I get excited, it goes up to like a G3. This is what John has told me. Epic, would you say your voice is lower than mine? Slacking is not abnormal. Dude, slacking is love. Slacking is life. Slacker's gonna slack. Around the same pitch? Okay. It never sounds right, yeah. I know what you mean. It's taking me a long time to get used to the sound of my voice. I mean, I listen to my voice on a delay because I'm watching the stream right now, so I hear everything I say like in 30-second delays. So I'm just constantly bombarded by that. A bag of kittens being tossed. Yeah, no. Yeah, dude, I can dig. Okay, Rithik, why do I listen back to myself? Because when I started the stream, right? When I started the stream, I was having mad problems. I have never heard of anybody having nearly as many technical problems as I did. I've been streaming since late October, and it took me until about late November. No, it took me until about probably like late December. So it took me about two months to eliminate most of just the generic technical problems that I was experiencing, like streaming. And so my audio would like continuously fuck up. So I just made a habit of just starting listening to my stream. So I'm like talking over myself right now. Like I'm hearing what I said 30 seconds ago and I'm just talking over myself. And it's just to make sure that like I can hear like and fix problems all on my own. Because back when I started the stream, no one was watching, so no one would tell me if I was having major problems, and I was, you know what I mean? So I got really paranoid about that, so I just, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the story. If you heard yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult skill to get used to. I mean, I've adapted to it at this point just because I've done it at this point for a little while now. But like, you know, no one was watching. No one was watching, and I was having mad technical problems. So anyone who was coming in to watch, you know, instead of me presenting like, you know, what I want to do and like my idea, my art, and my projects, all they were hearing was like massive amounts of static, like no microphone, and because no one really gave a shit, you know, no one would just tell me like, hey, this isn't, you know, you're getting really fucked up right now. So I just got paranoid about it, and so I just started listening to my own stream. Meow. Cat. I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, 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 dance. That's cool, Timby. You're quite compulsive about not talking through someone else? I can understand that. I wish I could say the same, but unfortunately it would be a lie if I said I did actually try. Unless I like it. Well, I still listen to it for a couple things. Like, I like to adjust the volume and stuff like that. You know, stuff here and there, and I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm used to it, and it just allows me to keep an eye on things, allows me to keep an eye on the stream overall. I don't really pay that much attention to it. I pay much more attention to chat. Also, this is how I'm listening to the music that you guys request as well through the stream. Wait, I missed it. Are you talking about... Oh yeah, I love the music you guys pick. Honestly, if I genuinely did not like the music you pick, I mean, do I love every single song? No, but I mean, but if I genuinely hated the majority of the music that was coming on, I wouldn't do it. I would just turn on my own music. Plus, it exposes me to new music, which is really nice. You just don't answer the door. I can definitely see Rithik being a massive ketamine head. Drugs are cool, dude. They make you really, really cool. I'm really cool. I've done drugs. I'm cool. Yeah, I know. Timby and Rithik on the coffee hate. You don't know what ketamine is? Ketamine is horse tranquilizer. Oh yeah, Rithik. Oh my god, ketamine is a huge thing. Rithik must be on shrooms. Yeah, ketamine's a really big drug, especially where I live. A lot of people do ketamine around me. Yeah, GHB. Yeah, I know about GHB. It's like an alcohol substitute, sort of. I think. I'm pretty sure it's a depressant, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. I don't really know a lot about GHB. Wait, really? Unclog your sink with it. Timby's the ultimate hater. Nah. It's okay. Dude, you should stay away from that stuff. In all honesty, most of that stuff is Krajong to the ultimate degree. Dude, I didn't know that about GHB. That's crazy. I've never tried GHB though. The only thing you take is vitamin D. Hardcore to the max. But yeah. Honestly, if you didn't grow up around like drugs and stuff like that, like you were pretty lucky. I mean, like where I live, like honestly, I got out pretty easy just being like addicted to like pot and cigarettes and other such drugs. Yeah, unfortunately, way too many kids I know from high school are like super addicted to ketamine, heroin, acid, like you name it. Not in years. A wide shot? Sure, I'll back it up at the end. That's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna stop after I finish this panel. I'm kind of losing juice and I don't want to hurt my hand too much more. This panel's taken a decent bit. I was fairly nervous in the beginning and we kind of made a pretty big mistake over here. I don't know. I mean, I would like to be smoking pot, but it really kills my drive. That's like the biggest side effect. More than anything about it, it really kills my drive for whatever I'm doing. It makes me just want to sit on Twitch and just do random things. I see Tim B. Yeah, but I'm just trying to quit right now. Like, that's kind of why my sleep schedule got so messed up. Sorry I'm, like, not drawing. I've, like, really lost a lot of juice. My juice is low. I mean, I really do enjoy smoking. I just kind of get locked in this cycle. I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, I don't intend to quit forever. I mean, honestly, I'm planning on doing it again in a couple months, but you know, and I'll probably get locked into another cycle then of just doing it a fair amount. I don't really have like a lot of negative things to say about marijuana, but I do, you know, there are negative aspects to it. I will, Epic. And you can do anything you want, Epic. Tricky, no, I think I'm gonna just finish end streaming for today, because I streamed like Tricky for like 4 hours earlier, and we've been on for like 4 hours again today. I'm pretty tired. It's a lot of streaming. What is this Japanese? It's Japanese, man. It's too cheerful. Aw, dude. Will's dancing in his chair. Oh man, that's an image. Hate to say it, wish I had a fat ass blunt. By hate to say it, I mean, oh my god, could someone get me a fat ass blunt, please? Epic, hook me up. What happened last night between Rithik and Bill? Timby, you do request songs, though. No, I know. I was adding to the joke. It doesn't matter. I know it was a joke. Oh, Rithik. Rithik. It's just a joke. Okay, Timby. Just know, Timby, that we're coming to the end here for today. But feel free to request. It'll be in there for tomorrow. Will's been drinking. I'm drawing lines. Timby's grabbing Japanese music, and Rithik's ruining jokes. Epic's chilling out. Nifredel's asleep. Sean is asleep. Yeah, always chilling. Always chilling, baby. That's how we do. Shut up, baby. I know it. Bender, baby, we love you. Shut up, baby. I know it. And everyone else is lurking. I don't even know who is lurking. Who knows? I don't want to ruin anybody's lurk. Dude, ruining someone's lurk is like... It's like not cool, bro. Oh, the voice. How about this? I'll do the voice for the rest of the drawing. Ruining someone's lurk is like... It's encroaching on someone's personal space. Gotta draw this line. Draw this line right here. And then we're gonna come up and we're gonna draw another line over here. I have to take my headphones off. I can't listen to that. Come over here. There's so much ink everywhere. You wouldn't believe. Oi! Oi! Timmy, stop your laughing! Nifredel, wake up! Falling asleep to my stream. Right, this line's bowing in a little bit, so I gotta come down and make some kind of micro adjustment here. Looks like a goddamn jellyfish. Coming out of a spiral. What the fuck is this hippy dippy bullshit right here? Who'd ever want to draw lines for 1,000 hours? What kind of shit is this? What kind of shitty stream are you putting on here? Acting as though it's all serious and pompous with your lines. Oi, Timby, stop laughing. You're gonna wake up other blokes on the bus. You filthy northerners. Always laughing, waking up other people on the bus, watching some idiot draw lines. Are you having a jolly good laugh at my voice? One just comes in here and has a laugh. Oh, look at him. He's so salty over his games and his snowboarding. Just wasting your time. British comedy? I'll tell you what's funny. Your face! Coming here acting, saying, oh, look at this voice and look at that voice like that. Oh, great, now you've gone and looking at it all. You've gone and waking up my dog. He's running around upstairs. Upset me so much. Alright, now we're gonna finish up here. Final stages for today. We'll be back at this shit tomorrow. Fucking drawing lines. Alright, that's it. No, I'm not gonna try singing with this voice. It actually doesn't hurt, Rithik. It doesn't hurt to do that for me at all. Shavinigan! Shavinigan! There, that's the last you'll get for today. Bill paid money to hear that, and I respect that. Oh, thank you. Hours and hours of my beautiful craft, and you like you like the voice the most. I'm going to, Bill. Hang on a second. I gotta move my cinder blocks. Voice better than art? I doubt it. Doubtful. I think if I actually did that, the voice, like, all the time, nobody would watch. Like, everyone would just, like, it's like funny, it's funny for a laugh and all that, and then everyone would leave, you know, and I'd just be here being stupid. Bye, Timby. Have a good day at school. Alright, hang on. My camera's about to fall out of my stand. Size comparison. Oh, I'm gonna stop the timer. Well, that's 19 hours of work. Highly doubtful, Epic, because here, so this is the whole drawing here, but then see this roll over here that's on the end? This? That's like most of the paper right there, because right now this is like, if I had to guess, this is like probably like 5.5 feet, maybe 6 feet wide right now. So the drawing is at least, so the whole piece of paper is at least 5 to as many as 7 times longer than that. Wait, go back 10 minutes? Why? Why should I go back 10 minutes? Maybe, Epic. That is something that's maybe... Oh, no, it's fine. Honestly, Will, because the thing is I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop drawing this, like... No, I'm gonna leave the 10 minutes there, because the thing is like, I'm just gonna, because the drawing is actually gonna be, it's gonna be more than 1,000 hours. Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna hit 1,000 hours, and then the edge, right? The edge of the paper, of the line of whatever pattern I'm working on is gonna be uneven. So the goal once I hit 1,000 hours is gonna be to even out the line. Is gonna be to even out that kind of the edge of the pattern that whatever I was doing, like that whole section. And then once I finish that, that's the end of the drawing. Where am I gonna put the drawing? I don't know. Sell it somebody, hopefully. That's what I want to do. I want to sell it to somebody. I'd like to sell it. I'd like to make some money off of this. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure someone will think it's cool. You'll buy it for $1? Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Dude, you donated more money. You donated more money to hear my stupid voice than you would for the drawing I spent so much time on. $10, okay. Yeah, horrific. I don't know. voice better than art. Damn, hurts, but we take those. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. And by go to bed, I mean I'm gonna go watch like several hours of Star Trek Voyager. I streamed like 8 hours today, 8 hours some. That's about my limit, unfortunately. If you combine Tricky plus the drawing. More of this tomorrow. Alright, good night, Epic. Thank you guys for sticking around and keeping me, like, not ultra fucking bored. Yeah, hopefully, Rithik. Peace, guys. Yeah, it's true, Rithik. Maybe someone. That'd be cool. Alright, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. That's all.